Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for joining me. So it is, well, when you see this it will be Friday. I'm doing it on Wednesday before I go on my hauls for a few days. And I think I told you a couple of days ago that I was going to do a masterboard, well a couple of masterboards because yeah, there's a couple that I need specifically for projects that are coming up, and yeah, I'd like to move along some of my scraps, and I haven't brought a lot. I know I'm not going to get through a lot of my scraps, but there's a few. Quite a few of these I've noticed have already been inked around. I've put the ones on the top that haven't, the ones I've just pulled in, and and I have made some of them square. So yeah, if you love to collage along with me. If you love to watch, yeah, I should be here for a good half an hour, I would think, making these masterboards, and then you will see them made into something. If not at the end of this video, well, you won't at the end of this video because I haven't got time for them to dry and do them and upload it, because I need to upload it before I go, and we're literally going in an hour. So yeah, no, you won't see them today, but you will see them very, very soon, I hope. Yeah, they all look like they're done. So what I want is some sort of well, these tones, what would you call them? Sepia, distressed, sort of the browns, the blacks, and well, not really whites, off whites, I guess. Excuse me, I've got a cup of tea here. I'll have a quick. We're literally back in from shopping and having my blood test and seeing Mum. So I've also brought or grabbed, because these are on my desk, 5 or 6, maybe 7 little pieces from my little embellishment bowl on my desk of bits that I get out and use, and you know, want to use up rather than finding a home for them. So I'm thinking if I get little small pieces, or you know, a big piece that needs something breaking up, I will use those. I have got, to start with, one of my coffee dyed pages. I think that was a file divider, it was. I'm going to, it feels like a sticky, yeah, I think I'll go just under those. I'll cut that off. And then I've brought this, which is, oh, don't know, it's either a Victoria Design or Junk with Steph, I believe, piece, and it's kind of the same for the backing, so I don't want to make them too thick, so they are going to be tags and pockets and such like. So I just want them to be like two thicknesses of paper thick, if you see what I mean. So I don't want to put them on like a piece of scrap paper and then back both, you know, back the other side as well, because then I've got three layers thick. I don't want them too thick, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm wondering if I'll get 2. I was hoping to get 2 of these on this, and then I've just got some blues and greens and colours there that I will use if I've got time. And we'll maybe put those on too. Just some ordinary scrap paper. Right, let's not glue onto the front of that. So we'll start on this one. So I'm quite organised for me. I've got my glue book, I've got my Scotch glue stick, I've got a damp cloth for my hands because I get very sticky when I do this. And I'm just going to, I think, unless I get 2 pieces the same together, I think I'll just grab from the top initially and stick it down. So this, yeah, this should be a nice gentle Friday. Normally do it on a Monday, don't I? I'm thinking, I think I said in a couple of videos, oh, I didn't get a cloth. Oh no, and I don't have any cloths in my bag. That's not good. There you go, me saying I was organised. That didn't last long, did it? Oh. Usually I have one sitting, yeah. I usually have one sitting around somewhere that's been used. I have, so I'm going to have to make that last me. What was I saying? Can't remember. So yeah, I know some of you will now be thinking, well, tell us, you've been for your blood test. And yay, it's in range. The top end of the range, but it's in range, and that's all that counts. And I think I said to you before, I prefer it higher to low. I feel more secure, less likely to have a, you know, a blood clot. So So yeah, I'm happy that it's in range, and it's at the high end of in range, so that bodes well, doesn't it, for our 3-day trip. And I am wondering, I know I've said to you a few times that I've upped my red meat, which the medical fraternity are keen of telling us is not necessarily good for you, but actually I'm starting to realise that cutting things out of your diet is not good for you. What you should do is eat things in their proper proportions. The same with sugar. I mean, how many years has it taken it? And the message is still not getting through that actually saccharin and a lot of sugar substitutes that people have been told to drink over the years are not necessarily good for you. Your body's, it's a foreign chemical to your body. Your body knows what to do with sugar. I think the main issue with sugar is we have far too much of it, and your body can't cope with too much sugar. It's a bad thing. But you know, sugar, real sugar in a normal amount is probably the best thing. And you know, I've been on proper sugar for years. I mean, I did the saccharins and things for many years, and you know, I have no difference in my health or in my weight, which is what they're saying is I'm not diabetic, and yeah, it hasn't affected my weight at all, having ordinary sugar instead of sweetness. Now, I have to say I'm not medically trained. It's only the things I've discovered for me over time. So yeah, and I have to say the last probably 4 or 5 years I've done the same with butter. So I don't eat any kind of butter substitutes, margarine, things like that. Now I know they put them in cakes and things like that, so I am having them because yes, I do eat shop-bought cakes, and you know, I eat it out, so I am getting some of those things. But my general diet at home, if I have a piece of toast, I have butter on it, which I think is just a natural food source. Yeah, and I think these things make difference. So how did I get on that? Oh yeah, little rant about my yeah, I'm thinking that perhaps eating more red meat. Like I say, I'm not gone crazy. I'm not living on it, but I've upped it. I used to live on chicken. Well, chicken was just about the only meat I would have generally, you know, on a day-to-day basis. I've started eating red meat, lamb and beef, an odd piece of pork here and there, but not really, because they, you know, they've altered my tablets. I know, and I know that might be the well, it's probably a deciding factor. I don't know if it's the entire deciding factor. I think, yeah, I think it's helped, definitely, the change in my diet. So I'll tell you what I've noticed though, a huge rise in the cost of my shopping today. We bought a joint of beef, which we don't normally. Good grief, I thought I'd bought the whole cow for a minute. Yeah, a joint of beef, and I mean, I bought a big-ish one, not massive, but yeah, it will do us 3-ish, probably 3. Neil thinks maybe even 4 times. I just want something on that small piece. Shall I put one of those? I don't know if I've got one. Will you go? Ooh, just about, if I get it in the right place. But oh, that butterfly will. Yeah. Yeah, what else did I buy? That, yeah, sometimes you just need everything, don't you? Things like cling film and foil and bags and what I call my drawer stuff. I have a certain drawer that all those things, food bags, lives in. Yeah, all seem to empty at once. So yes, it was a pricey shop today. I know things are going up generally, but I bought a few little treats for the caravan, because we're having an overnight and a day at the caravan as well as going to York. Oops. So Neil loves a bacon sandwich at the caravan, so we'll be having a bacon sandwich. And I bought waffles, and what else did I buy? can't remember. I think there's too much there now. Let's have a little bit of something. Yeah, my fingers are already sticky, but we built that one pretty quick, didn't we? I'm thinking there's a really big piece of music paper there, so I might put something on that. What am I looking for now? There's a triangular bit, look, so let's use that. Here, you probably can't even see that it's missing, can you? Look at that glue blob on there. Stop pressing so hard on the glue stick, didn't I? It's no wonder I go through it, is there? I use great big blobs like that. Yeah, toiletries. Yeah, just one of those weeks where we needed everything. So yes, pricey shop today. Never mind. And of course we've filled the car right up to the very brim with petrol because we're going away. Yeah, I was going to put something on there, wasn't I? Is that the only one? This is a fairly biggish bit as well, but that has come from a you know, a digital that is already, what's the word, collaged, so it's not quite so. That's upside down. And I'll put it I don't want it touching that bit there. Yeah, I think I quite like it there now. Go up over that. I don't mind that. I don't know about that. No, that would be silly. I think I probably need something. I was going to say bigger, but I don't know. Yeah, something like that. Well, that's just about covered it all. No, I like it though. Let's not second guess it. You probably can't hear, but the pigeons are cooing at me. It is mid-morning. Well, actually it's late morning. Yeah, my blood test was very early, 8 o'clock this morning, so yeah, we've been on the go early. Yeah, I think I'm happy with those bigger pieces because they'll be cut up. So that didn't take me too long, did it? 10 minutes maybe. Yeah, and I'm definitely going to get 2 out of this. I wonder I might even get 3. If there's enough left, I will do 3. I'll just grab a piece of paper from near me. Because the project that I'm going to use will probably use a lot of these, and I'm going to create. And they'll always come in, won't they, for, you know, September, fall, winter, those type of things. This colour palette. Didn't take me long to get. I wonder if it's this that's sticky. It is. Look, I've got it all over it. Ooh. Yeah, so we're calling at the caravan first today en route to York. Drop everything off because we're staying there after York. So yeah, drop all the stuff off that we don't want in York with us, and we're going to call it Beverley, which is a town or city, I should say, en route to Hornsey. And it's yeah, has some nice shops. It's got the lovely antique centre. Yeah, it's an antique centre that we like to go round, and it has a lovely cafe. You know, it's not a chain, it's a private cafe, and it's the chap that works there owns it, and he loves to cook. He's a young chap, so he does really lovely, well, I say cook, it's a cafe, so he does oh, lovely, what we call a Yorkshire platter or a ploughman's lunch, that sort of thing, which Neil loves. It's absolutely full of cheese and meat and pickles and things like that, and the, you know, homemade quiche and scones with cream and strawberry jam, homemade. Yeah, so we're going to stop in Beverley, have a look round the antiques place that we love to look round, and have lunch. Well, no, it'll be tea. we'll be travelling over lunch, and then on to Hornsey and drop everything off. So yeah, I've got a nice afternoon planned ahead of us. We only decided to do that this morning, so yeah, looking forward to it. So of course, if I get anything, if I buy anything junk journal wise, I shall let you know and show you. I'll be very surprised if I don't, but I've got to go out sometimes and not buy anything. Can't always be in luck, can you? We'll see. Usually a book. It's very rare I come home from visiting somewhere without a book, but I will be very picky, very picky, because I have, oh, excuse me, hiccuping. Right, you was just going to take from the top, you said, Denise, and you're not. So let's put them back in a pile and do that. Yeah, as you know, I've been clearing out, sorry, my door is banging in the breeze. Been clearing out my books and yeah, trying to create a bit of space. And well, I'm trying to get them all onto my one bookshelf, which has, or bookcase I should say, which has 3 shelves. And you can pack quite a lot of books in it. Will that go right across? It will. I'm going to lose some of it now. Let me put something under there, perhaps some music paper. Yeah, so I'm not going to just get any book that will do for junk journal. It's going to be after something that's either I don't have and I want, or is a real, you know, staple, an Edith or something like that, which you don't see very often now. And to be honest, I've got 3 on my shelf, and while I was tidying out, I fell, stuck to me. Scared myself to death then. I found, yeah, about 1/3 of an Edith Holden book in pages that I have got loose. So I've got 2.5 or 3.5, I can't remember, Edith Holden books now, so even that I don't really need one. Of course, if there's one for £1, I wouldn't leave it there. I could do with the nature notes, to be honest. I don't have nature notes. They're all the Edwardian diary. You're picking, stop picking. I don't know that there's any other kind of books. If I saw that Island book again, the what was it, Airedale? I can't remember now. The Scottish Island, obviously I would get that because I want one to cut up, and I really don't want to cut up that one because it's gorgeous. But yeah, I might come back with some books. The other thing I can never resist is lace. So if I see any lace, and again, it's getting a bit scarce. Don't want that over there. I don't think I do. In the bin. Yes, I whispered. I've put it in the bin. So what am I taking with me? While we're in York, I won't be doing anything, but like I say, we've got a day, should be a full day, and one evening at the caravan. So I'm going to take my mushroom book that I bought. There's glue on top of that. I'm really messing up my glue. Tissue. And my fussy cutting scissors. That is all I'm taking. It's quite impressive, isn't it? Oh, didn't mean to cut that low. Never mind, it's still big enough. Oh, stick my finger on that and it was sticky. Yeah, so hopefully I'll come back with a pouch full of mushrooms cut out. Again, getting ready for autumn, fall. I'm not there yet, I've still got a summer project or 2. But it will suddenly come upon me, won't it? Have I got anything long and thin for there from these? Special delivery. I've still got you're not quite going to fit. Talking of mushrooms, we've got a mushroom there. Right, let's try some of these. It's just a very similar colour. That's my door. I do hope it's not going to bang. I was just trying to get the smallest piece as I could. I don't hide all that. Let's rip one down. Oh yeah, quite impressed with how quick this is happening. Oh dear. Off you come. Sticking to me. Yeah, so it was my intention to get this video done yesterday, so I wouldn't be doing it today before we set off, but I just ran out of steam and hours in the day. So I stopped and I thought it won't take me too long tomorrow to do I knew that I was doing a masterboard, some collaging, so it never takes long. You know, it's not tricky. I'm not going to be oohing and ahhing and looking for things and wondering what to put where. Yep. I definitely am going to get 3, aren't I? So yeah, I'd rather get 3 of these done time-wise than get that blue one done, but we'll see. We might get the blue one done as well. Could you see? I don't know. There you go, come now. And I'll put that one in view as well because I wasn't sure if I was off camera with that one. Right, pop them on the floor behind me to dry and just see if I have something or anything in front of me. Just grab a few things. That will do as not there. Must be something. Oh, this. Now that might be nice with some of that blue on it, might it? We'll get it out just in case we get a chance. Navy blue, that one maybe. Oh, green. Grey. Ah, right, because that one's got a bit. Right, let's see. Sorry. Which one should we do first? Let's do the green one. Oh no, we won't, because I want it all those kind of colours, don't I? Where have you gone? Okay, so I've got more than enough for this, but I'll just do this one and then I'll maybe do something on that because I am dying to use that. Okay, what have we got? Let's just lay a few bits out so that I'm not... Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm just going to have to prop something up against that. I had something propped against it, but... Right, those are the bits I'm using on the top. I'm just going to leave that running because it'll be easier than joining it. Just bear with me a minute. Oh, ouch. Could you hear the floor creaking? Right. Get that piece down because it's quite big. So it's just a piece of coffee dye that I've cut off something else, but I suppose it would have been big enough to back a small tag on, but yeah, it'll make a nice piece for part of a tag, if you know what I mean. It's just a bit wrinkly. Let's get it nice and flat. That seems to have flattened it out. Yeah. Glue on the whole page, I can't remember. Oops. So what is the weather like here today? It is, it looks a bit overcast at the minute, but I have to say I'm still really warm. I think it's still hot. It said 24 degrees in the car, which is, yeah, that's a summer day for us. It's quite warm, but I don't think it's the heat so much as it's quite muggy, which sounds bizarre because you know, there's a breeze, as you know, the doors are banging, but it doesn't really feel like it. It's not moving the air about. It's muggy. What did Joan say it was? She used a good word in her, sultry. Yeah, she said it was sultry. That's a good moody weather word, isn't it? I liked that. Okay. you've gone deaf when it goes quiet. I think I've just rattled on for half an hour and not stopped, haven't I? Now I've talked you to death and I think I've told you everything. I'm sure I'll have lots to tell you when I come back. I do know I need to get a good run at some of my journals. I know I've said before, but yeah, I seem to have lots of things all waiting to be done again, which is nice. But I keep seeing other things or thinking of other things that I'd like to do. Do you know what I mean? I keep seeing people doing things. Well, for Tanya, for example, has got her just started doing some Edith Holden pieces. She's got Edith Holden pages out, and as you know, I've got tons of them. And I don't know, it's part of my nature when somebody's doing something, it's like, oh, I want to use my Edith Holden now, but ooh, I'm a long way from doing that because, or, you know, just make some ephemera or whatever. But I've still got loads of other things to do. I can't be going off doing stuff like that. Never change my nature, will I? It's just who I am. Remember when I said Mum calls me a wanter? I suppose it's part of that, isn't it? I see things and I'm like, ooh. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Right, what is the other bits that we said we were putting on before? Yeah, let's use all these little bits and pieces up. I'll have one of those lovely dark pieces up there. I don't know which way around it goes, and I'm not bothered. I want the dark piece in the top corner. Can't stop scratching my nose, sorry. I don't know if it's my hair. Oh, although I have to tell you, every time I stop filming I think I still haven't told them, and it's been a week now. I've had all my hair cut off. It was really long, down to way past my shoulders into my back. It was just driving me mad. It was hot and my back hurt, and it was a pain to style it, and I just kept tying it up in a great big ponytail, to be honest. Not very flattering. And I thought, well, I might as well have it short as that. And my colour needed redoing. I had a lovely grey parting. So I said to Neil, I think I'm just going to have my hair cut right off and start again. It's what I do it regular. It's alright. You know, I grow it really long and then I have it cut really short. So I've had it cut in a really short bob. It's concave in my neck, so there's nothing in my neck, practically. So yeah, that's really nice. And Neil will notice a huge difference when he's hoovering up, because the hoover won't keep getting tangled up with, you know, 2 foot long hair. It's now just a few inches long. And of course, when you have a big change in your hair, everybody notices. Everybody's like, oh, I like your hair. And so many people are saying to me, oh, you look a lot younger with your hair cut. And I'm like, oh, did I look like Methuselah or something? Did I look really old with it long? Or I hope that's not what they meant, but yeah, it's bizarre that I keep getting the same comment. Oh, you look so young with your hair short. You know, doctors and places like that. Right, let's have this little, what is it, hinge type thingy, because that has been kicking around a long time. I had 2 of them, I think, and now it's on something. Am I back? Yeah, I am, aren't I? Oh no, I think you could just see it. I was going to say, am I back doing it where you can't see? Let's put that there. And don't start hiccuping. Oh, I've got a cup of tea here just going cold. Excuse me a second. Oh, that was nice. Okay, what's going up that long strip? Shall we have a mushroom? And what should we have underneath? Just a piece of Shakespeare paper. Yeah, so again, you've got some scraps. I've used up one or two smaller pieces off my desk. Yep. I'm sticking to my page now. Okay, so I've got time to just quickly do a blue one, I think, because obviously I need to get this uploaded before I take my phone with me. Yep. So that's 3. I'll have to keep them separate so I'll show you them when they're dry. So this is just a drop page, as you can see. I don't know what I'll do with, you know, what I put on it, but got all these strips of things. Now the very tiny ones, yeah, that's empty. I'm going to put the very tiny ones in there. Not that I'm going to throw them away, but they will make some like snippety, you know, page decorations, that's it, or clusters or something like that. They're definitely too small for, they're okay. Well, they would make nice page edges as well, wouldn't they? Actually, I'll keep them, you know, quite long as well. Let's put one of those on, because they're going to be nice pretty bases for page edge decorations. And I'll put them over that so I don't put rubbish in it. And let's use some of these. Oh, you know what we've got here, don't we? Some, what's his name? A couple of big pieces there. So let's use these up. Maybe a bit too big for the size of paper that I'm using. Background. William, old Will. Not Shakespeare this time. Morris. How can I forget his name? I don't know. I'm in the middle of working on, yeah, I'm just making them a bit smaller because it's a smallish background. Okay, let's get these on and then we'll call it a day. Now am I going to ink them? I am, I think. I think I'd regret it if I didn't. There we go. Oh no. That's why I've stopped keeping it on there, and I keep it on my trolley now. But I'm trying not to turn around so much. But I need to keep it a lot further in. I think I've got a dead one. Got a dead one here on the trolley. Oh no, it's blue now. I found the sponges. That's right. I'll have to try and get it with something. Where's my ruler? Didn't go too far, but I don't want to bend down and pull me back out. Right, let's move it further in. That's it. So remember to let me know what you're up to. It's Friday when you see this, so yeah, the weekend is heading here. Now tomorrow, which is Saturday for you, it's a long way off for me yet. Neil's back at work and I will be squaring up this table. And then we will be back in that white box where I've got all my Sort It Out Saturday unfinished projects and yeah, things to sort. So we'll see what we come up with out of that. So Saturday Sort It Out, and then of course Scrappy Sunday. And my scraps are growing, as you can see from what I'm using here. So yeah, we'll try and get some projects going with the scraps. Make something fun. And then, should have put that down first because it's plain. Never mind. Covered up a bit of the, put this one down there. Yeah, and then we're back to William Morris and we should get it finished on that run. I'll do the same again on the Tuesday. I'll do my postcard challenge later on, and I'll do a William Morris. So we should have Monday, Tuesday, and then perhaps finish it on the Thursday, because I'm still not uploading on the Wednesdays yet. Like I say, it's making a huge difference to well, my mindset and what I get done, and it's allowing me some time to get my room ready for decorating, which will be very soon. And like I said to you before, it's a very quiet day, so I know a lot of you like to watch a day late or whatever. You're clearly all busy on a Wednesday. Or there's other things happening that are more interesting, I don't know. But it's the day you'll miss me least. Don't know where to go with that, so I'll go down there. Let's go on the back of some of these now. Yeah. No, not ink. Maybe it's time I stopped because I'm trying to ink when I should be gluing. I don't even know if I inked this piece, did I? I did. And I'm right close to myself again. So those two are stuck together. Those three are stuck together now. Let's try you. Yeah. A piece of this over here. Yeah, that fits nice. I could literally sit and do this all day long. Oh, I have to tell you, when I was tidying out, I found my, I've been looking for it for a while, or thinking about it. I didn't ink that, look. My book that I was collaging in. Was it a drawing book or something like that? Yeah, found it. So, and there's still a lot of pages in it. Some nice pages in it done, but there's a lot of pages in it still need collaging. So we'll probably take a couple out and make something with them, but collage a couple more in it as well. That will be nice. Don't know what it is about watching people collage, but it's a popular. I think it's just relaxing, isn't it, to see. It's not like a tutorial where you're learning to do it necessarily. It's just, I'm sticky. It's just a relaxing thing to watch. I think. If you think different, tell me. I'd love to know. Which end do I want that one? I think that's going to be covered, but I'll ink it just in case. I've done the same again there. Yeah, stop using those because you're getting in a pickle with your book, Denise. Okay, did I drag that towards me? Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit excited. It's a bit sad at my age, isn't it? Excitement about going away, but so nice to do something. I think those 2 years in lockdown plus some time in hospital, should I put a piece of that in there? I think it would go. As I'm sure it has for lots of other people as well, but kind of made me appreciate going out. Oh, it just fits. Just going out and doing things. I know when I was a teacher, especially a younger teacher and full on busy, it would be my dream of being told you've got to stay home for a couple of months. You're not allowed out. I know when we used to have, snow days, as you guys in America, and probably Canada too, call them. We loved it as teachers. Me and my friend was a teacher, lived next door. We lived out in the country, so if it was snowing bad, we were stuck for getting to work. Yeah, we loved snow days. I mean, we didn't get that. We don't get that many in England, but yeah, we had a couple of years where we had really bad winters. They were lovely. Yeah, and we lived in the country, and we had an open fire, and it was, yeah, those were the days. But of course, now we've had lockdown, and we've literally not been able to go out or do anything for. We never knew when it was going to end, did we? Yeah, that's not so much fun for us anymore. And I don't live in the country anymore. I live in town, so I probably wouldn't be that stuck. It'd have to be an awful lot of snow now to hold us in. Big blob of glue again. Oh, that's kind of full on, isn't it? The back and the front. I know I want a piece there, I haven't forgotten. I was just thinking I could use something here, but I don't think I'm going to, am they're not going to be it. I could really do with a piece of this just to calm everything down a bit. Have I got a fat piece? I bet I've not got a piece that big. Maybe should have put some of this in. I'll put the whole thing in. Can you see? No, I don't think so. I might just go a bit higher and cover a few joins, but for your eyes to just go phew, a rest. What am I going to put under it? As I could put, no. I should just put this on. I got my teeth and my tongue all caught together then. Okay, that sounds to me like Neil is filling the car. I might be wrong. Right, I just want one little thing down there of something. I'll just put a piece of that. Is that going to be big enough? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's the workers out there. They'll be done by the time I come back anyway, so they are having the drive bricked, and it looks 3/4 done now, so yay, hopefully it'll be done when we come back and I shall have a bit of peace and quiet. And that blue's quite plain as well, isn't it? I know. Shall I stick something down there? Why the heck not? It's off my desk. It'll probably get trimmed off, won't it? But just so there's none of that green showing. I didn't ink it either. Okay, so a little extra I got done. Be interesting to see what I do with that, but I'm sure some inspiration will strike, and I'm left with these, which are going to make some embellishments, and these, which are actually quite big pieces. Look, I'll put those back in the embellishment pile. And I'm going to put those 3 pieces in the bin. Oh, there's a piece there as well. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I hope it was long enough for you. I've now got to upload it and get myself off on my jollies. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a lovely evening. Give me a thumbs up. Bye for now.